Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great remains one of history's most enduring figures, a king whose life continues to inspire discussion, debate, and fascination across the world today. Born in 356 BCE in Pella, the ancient capital of Macedonia, Alexander was the son of King Philip II and Queen Olympias, a lineage that shaped his destiny from an early age. From childhood, Alexander showed exceptional intelligence and ambition, traits that were carefully nurtured through a rigorous education. One of the most significant influences on his early life was the philosopher Aristotle, who taught him philosophy, science, medicine, and literature. This education instilled in Alexander a deep appreciation for Greek culture, which later became a defining feature of his conquests. At the age of 20, following the assassination of his father, Alexander ascended the Macedonian throne amid political instability. He moved swiftly to secure his power, suppressing rebellions in Greece and asserting Macedonian dominance over rival city-states. With his authority consolidated, Alexander turned his attention eastward toward the Persian Empire, the greatest power of the time. In 334 BCE, he crossed into Asia Minor, launching a campaign that would change the course of history. His early victory at the Battle of the Granicus River demonstrated both his courage and tactical brilliance. Alexander's leadership style combined personal bravery with strategic insight, often leading charges himself. The decisive Battle of Issus further weakened Persian resistance and elevated Alexander's reputation as an unstoppable commander. As he advanced, cities fell one after another, some through force and others through diplomacy. Alexander was notable for his policy of respecting local customs and religions, which helped stabilize conquered regions. The fall of Tyre after a long and brutal siege marked one of the most dramatic moments of his campaign. In Egypt, Alexander was welcomed as a liberator rather than a conqueror, a rare achievement for a foreign ruler. He founded the city of Alexandria, which would later become a major center of learning and culture. At the Oracle of Siwa, Alexander was proclaimed the son of a god, reinforcing his belief in a divine destiny. Returning to confront Persia, Alexander defeated King Darius III at the Battle of Gaugamela. This victory effectively ended Persian imperial power and placed vast territories under Macedonian control. Alexander adopted elements of Persian dress and court rituals, a move that caused tension among his Macedonian companions. Despite internal challenges, he continued pushing eastward into Central Asia. His campaigns in regions such as Bactria and Sogdiana were marked by fierce resistance and prolonged conflict. During this period, Alexander married Roxana, symbolizing his strategy of uniting cultures through personal alliances. In 326 BCE, Alexander entered the Indian subcontinent, facing new enemies and unfamiliar terrain. The Battle of the Hydaspes against King Porus showcased Alexander's adaptability and respect for worthy opponents. Although victorious, his army grew weary after years of continuous warfare. At the Hyphasis River, his troops refused to march further east, forcing Alexander to turn back. The return journey was harsh, particularly the crossing of the Gedrosian Desert, where many soldiers perished. Back in Babylon, Alexander focused on administrative reforms and plans for future campaigns. He envisioned a vast empire united not just by conquest but by shared culture and governance. Alexander encouraged intermarriage between Macedonians and local populations to promote integration. His sudden illness in 323 BCE shocked the empire, as no clear successor had been named. At the age of 32, Alexander the Great died, leaving behind an empire without a leader. Following his death, his generals divided the empire, leading to decades of conflict known as the Wars of the Diadochi. Despite the fragmentation, Alexander's influence endured through the spread of Hellenistic culture. Greek language, art, and ideas flourished across 3 continents as a result of his campaigns. Today, Alexander the Great is remembered as a symbol of ambition, leadership, and transformation. His life continues to be studied as a powerful example of how vision and determination can reshape the world.